Good evening, everyone. We are on Central Park South at 7th Avenue. And today we're going to walk a little bit in Central Park and then we'll walk toward Upper East Side. This is 7th Avenue entrance to Central Park. Welcome, welcome. Not I know. Good evening. We're doing great. Thank you. Hi, everyone. This is the place where horses drink water after walking around the park. Linda K. Hey, good evening. It's 75 degrees in New York City. It's warm today and pleasant. And we people watching here for a couple of minutes before we go into the park. This couple is about to embark on $70 to $100 journey around Central Park, depending on the time. And as soon as the horse decides to go. Hey, Linda K, good evening. Welcome, everyone. Bjorn, greetings from Denmark. Hey, Denmark, welcome. Shalke, I hope that's clean water. Well, you know, all the horses drink from here, and you know, occasionally. So you can imagine the water looks clean as much as it can be. Hey, Sierra Savannah, good evening. Been a lot of controversial opinions about horses being used for this type of work, but nevertheless they're still here. Shalke looks so cute drinking. Hey, NY, welcome, welcome. Linda K, pretty horse, yeah, and off they go. Next. Oh, and a pigeon is there as well. Iron, yes, they do keep that water. They're clean, yes, they try. I mean, it looks clean. Actually, it's a fountain. If you look at it, it's a fountain. It's running water right there in the center, and not even in the center, in here on the side, right there. So. And it's probably being filtered, of course. Joao, hello amigo. Hey, hey, Ronald, good evening to you too. Dave, good evening. Nice to see you all. Let's see. We are on 7th Avenue and Central Park South. And we are about to walk downstairs here and enjoy Central Park a little bit. This is the monument of Jose Marti. Hey Jessam, good evening. Ian said de Blasio tried to remove horses, but new mayor is not against it. Yeah, de Blasio is a prior mayor of New York City. It is good and clean way. It definitely looks very clean. They probably circulate and filter it constantly, which is how it should be done. Alright, let's walk a little bit. That horse over there is having a snack. Or is this a water? Yeah, it's a snack. And pigeons are having a blast here as well. We're live. It's 75 degrees Fahrenheit in New York. It's about 22, 23 Celsius. And it's very pleasant. Winds are very mild. No rain. Yesterday was horrible, on and off. Walking in the rain was somewhat interesting. And today no rain. This is nice. And this is Central Park at 7th Avenue and Central Park South. You can smell the flowers and trees. Still blooming, some of them. 76 Fahrenheit in Jersey, almost the same. One of the lakes here at southeastern corner of Central Park, right there, and let's walk around a little bit. Yeah, the water doesn't look clean here, but you know, this is probably how it should be. It's getting warmer, so you know, we will see water being covered more and more by the stuff that grows in water. Microscopic, but it will cover decent areas and some lakes. Something's going on up there with all the sirens. Beyond midnight in Denmark. Thank you for watching so late. And welcome again, welcome everyone. Thank you for your likes. Let's enjoy the reflection. Look how awesomely trees reflecting on this surface of the lake. These are the trees, and this is how they reflect. Yeah, we always remind to give us a like if you don't mind. More likes, more people on YouTube will discover our channel and on Google search engines. So thank you for your likes. And if you want to share the links to the stream and anything else on our channel, you're more than welcome to do so.
I am sad.
6:55 in New York. 6:55 p.m. I think it looks pretty awesome. And welcome everyone. We are in Central Park in New York City. We're streaming live. This is live stream. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe with all notifications. We had a fantastic walk last night we had two streams, but the second one, when we were braving the rain, and the rain was on and off, and thunderstorm, and sometimes lightning, that was pretty cool. We had fun, we walked a lot, and we started in Bryant Park and we ended south of Union Square around 8th Street. That was nice. Yeah, that's another good angle. Yeah, how big is the park? Can't tell you exact measurement, but it's 3 very long avenue blocks long and 50 street blocks wide. I should say 3 avenue blocks wide and 50 street blocks long. To walk from south to north, to walk the straight line along the park will take about 50 minutes if you walk fast, and 50 minutes to an hour. Joseph, good evening, welcome, welcome. You're walking around the lake, it's still sunny there. The areas that are not blocked by the tall buildings behind us are Central Park South and few blocks beyond. Brian Suarez, hello from Ecuador. Hey Brian, welcome, and buenos dias or buenas noches. Central Park has quite a few, several very nice areas around the lakes. And you know, different seasons, different colors, different views, and right now we didn't really have spring, so to speak. It was pretty cold for the most part, and all of a sudden it became very warm, so it was a jump almost from winter to summer. Now we're looking at the sun, so everything is overexposed a little, but if we look down at the lake, we see reflection. Sam says 2.5 miles in Google, 2.5 miles long. That makes sense, 50 street blocks, because it's commonly used as an estimation of measurement in Manhattan, where the streets are numbered. 20 street blocks is approximately 1 mile, so 50 is 2.5 miles, so it is very precise. Oliva, hello from Spain. Hola, hola. Welcome to the stream. We're in Central Park. Let's look up a little bit and enjoy the skyscrapers of West 57th Street. The Billionaire Row, they call it. All 3 of them are located on West 57th. And that one on the right is on West 58th, but very close. In very close proximity. And this is the Plaza Hotel, right there, the historic Plaza Hotel. Welcome everyone, we are streaming live from New York City. This is a nice, pleasant, sunny evening in New York, 75 degrees right now still, and it is 7:01 p.m. People are having a good time, just relaxing. here and there. This is exit from the park, south eastern corner of the park. Sorry. This is very cool to walk around this lake and enjoy the nature. Alfred, good evening to you too. We're live in Central Park. Live stream. Welcome everyone. Thank you for your likes. The more likes, the more people will find our stream on YouTube and Google. Thank you for your likes. And also please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. The mosquitoes are starting to be active here and there. You can tell it's getting warmer, and it's water here, so plenty will be here. And we see turtles there too. They are up and down. Sometimes you see them above the surface, but let's see if we can pinpoint them. There you can probably see a little bit here and there in the water. They are not, they're swimming basically, mostly underwater. But there's one right there outside, chilling. Right there. Agras Moto from Brasilia, Brazil. Welcome back, long time no see. Tamara, good evening everyone from Texas. Fun fact, same turtle that you can find in ponds in New York City, in the parks, you can buy in Petco store for $19.99. This has been discovered yesterday. We went to a Petco store, and that's exactly the same turtle as we can see here and everywhere else. We see turtles in New York. It's pretty interesting. Ethan, wow, it's beautiful during the springtime. I should come myself often. It is, and the sun will be setting soon, but it's not setting yet. And look at the reflections on the water. And this is, oh wow, this is interesting. Look, you can see basically the whole skyscraper upside down, reflecting in the water. That was RJ Ola from Colorado. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you. We're doing okay. Hope you're doing okay too. Oh, this is an awesome view. I wish we had the opportunity to capture skyscrapers and their reflection in one shot, but we cannot do that. So we're moving the camera from top to bottom. Hey Gregory, hello, nice to be working with you. Thank you so much, and hope we will all enjoy this walk. We are in Central Park, and after that we will walk into Upper East Side. Yeah, this one is a troublemaker. Pretty awesome. Welcome everyone, we are in Central Park. We're having a little bit of a nature walk in Central Park. Another nice view. Look at the bridge, and it reflects in the water as well. Israel, hello, greetings from Cuba. Hola, Cuba. And welcome back. Christian Quack said hi. Hello, L at Live Walking NYC. Hey, Christian, welcome. We are streaming live from Central Park. It is nice 75 degrees in New York, and the reflections are beautiful. Absolutely. Oh, look, it's a little duckling there. Two of them actually. That we sit there. That's a family of 4. Unless we will find more ducklings or goslings. Ronald, good evening. Parks can be so peaceful and relaxing. Christian, looks very naturalistic, not the Central Park I'm used to. Joseph, are there park rangers in the park? Good question. Normally you don't see many of them. Sometimes you do. Oh, there's a third one. I was sitting on.
That is so great. I'm really happy with you.
Madam Mojo, good evening. And we see Skyscraper. 2, 3 of them reflecting in the water from top to bottom. Christian says National Geographic Wild Segment.
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
Alfred, that makes great photo. A lot of people, not a lot, but people who walk by, they definitely stop and take a picture. Christian said, not really rangers, they are just maintenance of the conservatory, not paid by Washington, D.C. Tofok 22, welcome, long time no see. Good evening.
Oh, so it's like the suit that you have, that's like, that doesn't like, ooh, it's okay, keep getting it out. The one that's like you look like a butterfly, but no, it's not her. It's like,
Alright, nice.
I've I've been like scratching my nose for the past hour. So. No, but I know what you think. But I feel like it's all air biting.
Welcome everyone, we are in Central Park and we enjoy the nature. Look at this here. Suzanne, good evening. They're trying to get warmer.
Yeah.
Ronald says, you usually see park rangers in state or national parks.
Because you do that alone.
Good evening, Melissa. Yeah, it's pretty nice and cute, and are they going in the water? Let's see. Yeah, there you go. And this one, see, this one is really hissing at everybody now. Oh boy, they may attack too, you never know. It's hissing. Can you hear that? He's protecting his, he saw the dog, and the dog saw them. They better hold the dog. Instincts, parental instincts. That's a dad for sure. Moise, good evening. Charles P95, good evening. I'm flying to New York City on Thursday and proposing to my girlfriend. Oh wow, on the same day in Central Park. Best recommended spot to pop the question. Perhaps on one of the bridges. There is a bow bridge. This bridge is also cute, nice, and closer to the exit. This one, we're going to show you this bridge, and bow bridge would probably be BOW. That one is traditionally, I shouldn't say traditionally, but it is more visually more presentable, so to speak. But wow, congratulations. Also, it depends on the weather. Hopefully the weather will be good when you do that. If you want to do it in Central Park, okay, we indeed enjoyed this nature here, and that was very nice. Probably, I don't know, it's a matter of taste, but probably should be something visually more distinguished, so to speak. So, like a bridge, there are several of them. This one is not bow bridge, but by the way, it's pretty romantic. You can have romantic times in the park as well. Let me show this bridge. This bridge is located at southeast corner. If you enter the park, you will see this lake immediately, and right here be this bridge. Just giving you an idea. Of course, you can find everything on Google Maps, and you can see the pictures, and you can see the views. You can see the background views. Also, bridges sometimes they, a lot of people here. So if you don't mind people seeing you doing this, but if you want to find something a little bit more romantic, there are interesting places. There is a gazebo a little off 72nd Street that is a nice place by the lake, not this lake but the other lake, but sometimes there are a bunch of people sitting there, and it's it's just immediately makes everything less exciting. But there are so many different possibilities. And why good evening? Yes, right here if you look, we see Plaza Hotel, and 18 man, good evening, welcome.
It's been weird seeing your face. It's been such a long time.
Yeah, someone was keeping contact.
We keep in contact.
We're live at Central Park. Welcome, welcome. Those kids are smoking something, but no one cares, and you can smell it here, but they're enjoying their time. Almost sunset. This is bird sanctuary. I think you hear a lot of birds here, and you can do birds watching everywhere in the park. There are groups of people who do bird watching, and they walk around the park with professional cameras and spot the birds.
I'm the SC of Dan. Yeah.
We don't see the bird, but it's hiding somewhere there. And Katia Duarte, good evening. I'd like to know the parts that aren't shown by everyone, like zoo, the part unknown to everyone who does lives. Give us an example. And welcome to this stream. Celso, boa tarde to you too. Boa tarde, meu é Celso Luiz, sou do Brasil. The weather is 75 degrees Fahrenheit right now in New York City. Welcome everyone to the stream. We are in Central Park, browsing sunset hours in Central Park in New York City. Joseph says, Kalia, the park is so huge, cannot see in one day. Absolutely. Every time we walk, we can find a different path to do so. Kirk, once again, your stream is without a doubt absolutely the clearest of all the streamers of New York City that I watch. Thank you so much for that. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Kirk. Thank you for watching our streams. Tin Man, what defines something as unknown? Very philosophical question. You don't ride the horses, but you can definitely have a ride in a horse carriage. It is nature sanctuary, actually. Interesting. So when this park was being designed in 1858, they left relatively untouched the rocky promontory on the north edge of the swamp. They transformed into the pond. That's the pond that we just walked by. The 4-acre woodland was formerly designed a bird sanctuary and closed to public in 1934. It still opens occasionally, but it's preserved as it has been without any alternation. These 4 acres next to the lake. Sometimes you walk here and you see the bird that you've never seen before in your life. There's so many different kinds of birds in Central Park. Oh, it is. This area is open occasionally. Let's see. Today it was open, but now they're closing. Nice to know for the future reference. But it's kind of like creepy in a way, because you can go in there and no one can see where you are and what you're doing. Yeah, you can enjoy the park, sitting in the back of a horse carriage, and if you're lucky, you may even get you can get someone who can give you a little tour of Central Park and what you see from where you are in the park. But sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, and if you don't, it's just a boring ride, in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. And it will cost you $70 to $100. So perhaps you would enjoy it more if instead of a 20-minute ride in the carriage, or 30, or even an hour, you dedicate a little bit more, but you will explore the park at your own pace, and of course, if you have time for that. Katya, today is my second day here on the channel. I'm liking it! Exclamation point. Sailing here from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Hey Katya, welcome. Thank you for coming back. And thank you for liking our stream. Everyone, if you give us a like, it only takes a moment, but it helps our stream to be seen and promoted more on YouTube and Google search engines. So thank you so much for the likes. And of course, thank you so much for your kind donations and contributions. And thank you to all of our members for becoming a member of our channel. Thank you, thank you. And plus, if you walk, you will save $70 to $100, and you can spend it. I'm sure you can spend it on food, hotels, souvenirs, museums. It's a beautiful park, but it's very easy to overpay in a big city, especially if you're on vacation. There's so many different things that you want to catch and not to waste too much money. And this, or even you know, for less than $100, much less, you can take a tour, a bus tour in New York. But then again, if you're not on a budget and you can do this and that, then why not? Welcome everyone. We are in Central Park and it's getting a little bit windier, just a little bit windier and a little bit colder. It's going to start getting darker, but not yet. It's 7:28 p.m. in New York. Fly Ronnie, beautiful spring day in New York City. Hey, Fly Ronnie, and welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone to our stream. We're streaming live for you from New York City. We are in Central Park. A lot of people in the park enjoying the weather. Some just relaxing under the tree. That area in front of us where the skating rink in the winter, I think they're going to make a roller skating rink out of it, if I'm not mistaken. In the meantime, the one in Rockefeller Center is open, and you know, if you want roller skates, you can go to Rockefeller Center for that. Beautiful surroundings too, fountain. The architecture, infrastructure, everything. Yeah, it will cost you a little bit, but the fraction of the ride on, here in Central Park. But then again, there are so many people that enjoy riding the horses. I mean, in the horse carriage, of course, like those. Joseph says, Bethesda Terrace for a marriage proposal is nice too. Yes, it is a very interesting place, architecturally and just gorgeous. And it has a fountain, especially if the fountain is functioning. To our right is Fifth Avenue, east side, and to our left is Central Park West. It's the west side of the park. We're facing north right now. See how many people, and it's going to be, as the weather improves, it's going to be non-stop. This is the time for these guys to make money. They're basically back to back. They're probably together, those guys. Now look, it's our light, but they don't even stop. This is how they ride bicycles in New York City sometimes too. They ride bicycles like they are on suicidal mission. NY. It's a very romantic spot for sure. Bethesda Terrace. Agree 100%. See, every time we walk in the park, we walk in different path. Lean, hello, thank you for the walk through Central Park from Chehalis. Is it Wyoming? Wow, it's far. It's a huge country. But thank you so much for watching. Look how many people are on the lawn right there. Not tons, but quite a few. And this is not even a weekend. Welcome everyone, we are streaming live from Central Park, New York City. 7:33 p.m. is local time in New York, and we are walking toward the Central Alley, and Bethesda Terrace would be at the other end of this alley. So we are kind of sort of exploring the good places maybe in Central Park for proposal, which is again congratulations. You know, some propose around Christmas at the rink, right in the middle of the rink. Some you know, use a very interesting approach to that, but you don't have to be going crazy like that. Unless, of course, you go roller skating and then all of a sudden in the middle of everything, you propose. It happens too sometimes. Katya says, I was there 4 years ago in March with snow. Yeah, snow in March is... It happens. It happened this year too. So there's musicians there, but they clearly playing copyrighted music there, which is awesome, but not awesome for our stream because we will get penalized for streaming that kind of music. So we will kind of keep left from that crowd for now. 8:08 p.m. NYC sunset. Thanks so much, Joseph. And it is 33 minutes away. There's volleyball courts, several of them. Yeah, we'll learn our lessons about copyrighted music, which shouldn't matter, but nevertheless, YouTube is very strict on copyrighted material. So as we approach there, we probably will play our music just to pass by that zone, and then we will continue our walk. So we'll be back. There's a lot of people there. About several hundred people are watching them there. And we move in toward Bethesda Terrace, which is across. Hi, John. Hi, John, and hi, C95. Yeah, still sunlight here for the next 30 minutes or so. Hey, Linda K. Hey, everybody coming in. John, how are you, Al? We're good, thank you very much. Pause for 1 minute and then we will be back, so please stay tuned. We will be back and we'll continue our walk through Central Park and then to Upper East Side. And we're back. Thank you for waiting. We will turn our camera on right now and we will continue our walk. This is Bethesda Terrace. John says very warm weather today. Yes. This is very romantic too, the fountain behind this terrace and the terrace itself. And maybe, just maybe, if you see this guy playing guitar, he can play very romantic stuff. He plays Beatles. He plays a lot of. He plays here. I think it's the same guy. Maybe not, but I think it's the same. We saw him in December. We saw him when the snow was everywhere. We saw him with the mask and without the mask. And I think this is the same guy. He plays fantastic. guitar. And sometimes it's copyrighted too, but let's see. Hopefully it will not be caught as copyrighted material. Maybe he is, I don't know, asking him to play something specifically. We will see, we will see. But in the meantime, this is Bethesda Terrace, and this is how beautiful it is too. Let's take a look. In Peonies, welcome and good evening. Likes. Beautiful. Hope you're enjoying it. And it's acoustically very, very good environment too. I agree, Joseph, 100%. Awesome, we're definitely going to give him a few bucks. OMG. Godfather. This is super romantic. Now we're going to explore Bow Bridge. It's really not that far from here. That was fantastic. Maybe we should stay here a little bit longer. Unfortunately, not so many people give them donations, which is unfair because, you know, they should recognize the talent. Joseph says, "Well, every time a vlogger comes to this place, I cry happy. Thank much. It is really touching." Don't forget to subscribe and give us a like. Thank you, everybody. How beautiful. We went to Central Park, we saw the nature, we saw the views, we heard some great guitar. Maybe we should see what else. One more, perhaps. And then there's a beautiful fountain there that we will look at. It's finally on. Fountain is beautiful. This is Bethesda Terrace. And let's look at the walls. It has been restored recently, maybe a few years ago. It was not looking as amazing, but they finally cleaned it and restored the walls. And why this song is played at most graduations. Thank you, NY. Linda K, good evening. Odie, good evening too. Beautiful Bethesda Terrace and Fountain, and there's a plaque here that we will take a look at. Stairways, terrace and fountain were focal features of the original plan for Central Park by Watt and Frederick Claude. The fountain sculpture by Emma Stebbins, inspired by the biblical account of the miraculous pool of Bethesda, was installed in 1873. Spectacular place. And by the way, there are restrooms here, right there in the middle of the staircase behind the terrace. So, FYI, in case if you're visiting. Thank you so much for your donations. If you would like to give us a super chat or super sticker to support our channel and award our walks and our tours, you're more than welcome to do so, or you could also become a member. This is the first time this year with the fountain is actually looking like a fountain. Fountain, the way they should. That is a gondola. They have a gondolier in here in Central Park. Look at that. Three's wow, the fountain is beautiful. It's serene. There's the fountain where they flash mob proposals. Flash mob proposals. That's the fountain where the flash where they flash mob proposals. Flash mob proposals. Oh, luckily it's turning, and it's turning right toward us, so it's getting. This is the closest point right now that we can see it from. But beautiful. Some have glass of wine, and they're just relaxing. They don't have to even do anything to move. They have their own operator. This is very nice. All girls, no boys. We'll definitely take a look at the fountain again. Let's just put the camera here and look at this. These are autographs. Someone very persistent was scratching this out of here, and the year is 40. It was not here in 1840, but it was here in 1940. So this person, T. MacG and JS, I believe it's two names, it's a couple perhaps. They had a very romantic time, and they had a very effective tool with them, because it definitely took them a while to do this, but they commemorated themselves in stone. They were probably young in 1940, and they probably no longer walk in this earth. And the autograph is here, and will be here until Central Park exists, I think. If they only knew that there will be someone with the gimbal and the phone streaming live their autograph to the whole world. How many years from 1940? 82 years ago this autograph was made. Crazy. 82 years ago. Good 3 generations ago. Pre-war. Ronald says, for a minute there I thought I was in Venice. Yeah, just for a minute. But yes, there's only one like that, looks like it. Otherwise they just paddling boats. But it's still good. Still good. And those are two girls too on a boat, and one of them is doing all the job. Doing this very professionally, actually. Joseph L. I was born in 1950. You were born 10 years from when this autograph was scratched off the surface. They did not care about defacing this. It's not the only one, actually, but you know, some initials like this one here, PG, no year, so we cannot. Oh, this one is 48. Actually, you know, we were here for so many years and so many times and didn't pay attention to that. This one is John, but it clearly shows 48, perhaps 1948. There's more, but these are unclear. There's mostly initials. Those guys were very creative to put the year for the next generations. Wow, interesting. Their grandchildren or great-grandchildren might know it's still there. They probably should, because this is unique for their family history. Joel Penny, hi from Canada. Hey, Linda K. Wow, well, interesting to see. It is. Truly, honestly, we just noticed this for the first time. Believe it or not. Every time you can find something cool. There's something here as well. You cannot walk around too close, but this one is 1950. In all honesty, only a few people really decided to really deface this surface and set their initials in stone, literally. But how sweet. Sunshine after rain, good evening. So we only noticed this because we wanted to put the camera still and get the extended battery, and this is what we found. So this is what we will do now. We will walk toward Bow Bridge. Welcome everyone, and don't forget to give us a like. I think we found something real unique today. Let's take a look at the fountain again. 1878, this is when the statue was installed. '22 and 1878, 144 years ago. The sun will be setting soon, and lots of people in the park. We are walking, I think, in the direction of Bow Bridge. And we're streaming live, walking NYC, and now we are live walking Central Park. Welcome everyone to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Joseph Al, yes you are, thank you, yes, I'm pretty sure I know where we are, we've been here. Just don't want to make a wrong turn and then come back, but we will not, because this is definitely the right path to Bow Bridge. That's probably the most famous bridge in Central Park, and we're steps away from it. Let's take a look at the nature around us. And so see, it is a few steps or a few steps north of Bethesda Terrace. So in case if you try to get lost in the park, which is sometimes pretty easy to do if you're not familiar with the park, all this path network is so, long and winding. This is Bow Bridge. This is probably the most romantic place, and if not the most romantic place, the most romantic bridge. There are also lots of benches here, but if you'd like to, north of the bridge is a plaque for Andy Warhol. We will look for it. North of the bridge. You mean when we cross the bridge, perhaps we will look for it. We will look for it. But first, before we go on the bridge, let's take a look at the portion of the lake as it looks right here. But we will definitely get a better view from the bridge in just a moment. We are on Bow Bridge, or actually right next to it. And a lot of people are here. A lot of people read about Central Park, and when they visit, they want to be here and take a picture here and take a look from here. In fact, you can also propose if you, for example, having a boat ride. All of a sudden you go to the middle of the lake, and right there in the middle of the lake, or maybe you will approach the bridge and you will be there on the boat but next to the bridge, and then you can propose right there if you want. There's so many different ways you can do that. Of course, if you want to do that, because it will be more work to get here, but just an idea. Bow Bridge is completed in 1859 and restored in 1974 through the generosity of Lucy G. Moses and Lila A. Wallace. And these are the views. Now we're looking north. See, you could approach the bridge on a boat like this, and you can go under the bridge even and propose under the bridge. There's so many different things. You just start using your imagination, and you'll definitely figure something out.
I wonder if, he didn't even realize everything.
This is live stream from Central Park. We see the Dakota building on West 72nd Street right there. The top of the building, because everything else is covered by the trees. reflecting in the water too. Maybe not as colorful because the sun is setting, but it's amazing. We thought we would be in the park for just a little bit, and we are here for 1 hour and 22 minutes. So it's called improvisation. As we always say, no specific schedule, no specific plans. We always find something cool along the way. Another place that could be used as a romantic place right there, but it's more like a gazebo without the roof. This is Bow Bridge in Central Park.
He knows that it's happening.
Beautiful scenery.
Everybody is surprised.
Slightly getting a little darker, but there's so many people here. It's no biggie. We are north of Bow Bridge. We were planning to exit somewhere around the east side, so let's see if we can slowly but surely maybe walk there. And this is Bow Bridge as it looks from here. How beautiful. On the left, we just made a left. Let's look for that. Yes, so on the left, is it on bridge or right after the bridge? Because we're going a little backwards right now. So this is the north end of the bridge, and oh, to the left. Okay, sorry, let's go. Let's turn left. Jeffrey, do every state of America has a live stream? Well, I would assume so. Now we're making a left turn. Not sure if we're in the right path or not. Hey Ben, hello. Atlanta, Bow Bridge is made of wood where you actually step on to cross it. Didn't pay attention to it. Actually, probably. But it's been restored, so it's probably reinforced, maybe on the bottom. We did not see Andy Warhol plaque yet. Last time we will look at the bridge, and actually, you know what? We will actually walk. We didn't find it, but we're gonna look it up. It is wooden. We'll try one more time. Back to the trail, then left. Oh, wait, maybe it's this one. Nope, it's something else. This one is in honor of a foundation for children. No problem, it's nice to try to find something. We'll look it up later. We're going to walk through that lamppost, and if it's not there, we will look it up later. And then we will turn and go back toward east over the bridge. Yeah, it would be. Let's take a look at the lake from here, since we're here, and then we'll go back. We made a left turn. This is San Remo building. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. But that was a very nice view. So we don't mind. Mosquitoes are everywhere here. Clouds of mosquitoes. Look at that, mosquitoes are back. Video is a bit blurry, thank you. We will go in the opposite direction and video should become better. Thank you, Ben. Audi says, I have been online on other channels. I am from the UK time. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. Yes, 1080. It's also automatic bitrate, but it's 1080 resolution. And as we stream, we cannot change it. But that's a disadvantage of this app. But for the most part, this app is 100 times better than YouTube app. Allows to do so much more than YouTube app. Katya says, I'm seeing details that I didn't see when I was there in the snow. It's very beautiful with no snow. Yes, it's probably the best time of the year right now to be in the park. I want to remind you to give us a like if you don't mind. It only takes a moment, but it means a lot to YouTube, as YouTube will promote our stream more if it gets more likes. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe with all notifications, and this way you will always be notified when we're streaming and posting videos on the channel. And last but not least, if you feel like supporting us for enjoying our streams and videos, you're more than welcome to give us a super chat or super sticker or become a member or use other links that occasionally you see in the chat, and they are also in description under the stream. Thank you. It's getting dark in Central Park, but so many people here. We are slowly walking toward the east side of Central Park.
I mean, I definitely have your notes to this week,
Cristiano, boa noite Nova York, boa noite Cristiano. Welcome everyone. If you just recently found our stream, we welcome you to our stream on our channel, Live Walking NYC. We're having a sunset walk in Central Park, and mosquitoes are everywhere. Oh boy, oh boy. The guy is still playing a guitar. Let's take a look at Bethesda Terrace at sunset. Look at the lights. It looks totally different from what it looked like 20 minutes ago. Isn't it fantastic? Beautiful staircase too. Welcome to Central Park. Very romantic here today. Perfect storm. Search about low bridge. It says it's made out of cast iron. Perhaps, and it should be, but the surface where people walk on, that one is also wooden. But of course, the whole structure is should be very strong. So cast iron is a great material for that. We will continue our walk. And we're walking upstairs. Beautiful colors. And beautiful acoustics here too. Sounds great. And he's playing Piano Man, I think. Ben says perfect chill out music. Yes, absolutely. His classical style fits this setting well, perfectly. Rap music would not fit this setting. It would definitely make it much louder too. Welcome everyone. We are walking in Central Park at sunset. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful air, clean enough and fresh. You can hear the birds. And we will keep east. If we walk straight, we will eventually reach Fifth Avenue, which is the eastern edge of Central Park. Yep. We have sense of direction. We will not lose it. It feels very fresh. It's a little windier than it was before. It's like pleasantly windy. The temperature will drop slightly, but it's good. It's worse when it stays at 80 degrees. Oh, we will have these days 80, 90 degrees overnight. Leno, I'm halfway around the world. I was there some time ago. I can imagine seeing Central Park live. Wow, thank you. You're welcome. We're glad that you enjoying our walks, and we stream different things, not just walks, but we stream events, concerts, dance parties, marathons, bike rides. Today we walk Central Park from 7th Avenue entrance at Central Park South, and we walked back and forth. We walked all the way to Bethesda Terrace. Now we are walking east toward Fifth Avenue, which is in front of us. Pretty cool electric scooter. Linda K says, I love how we are from all over the world and be nice to each other. Yeah, we have a fantastic group of people here on our channel. Don't want to jinx it, but no arguments, almost never. And even if it looks like an argument, it's not even a real argument. Welcome everyone. We are about to exit Central Park at Fifth Avenue and we are going into the streets of Upper East Side. Rami, can you fish at Central Park? Yes, I think you can. And we saw a few guys doing this, but I'm not sure about the regulations. I think if you catch the fish, you need to let it go back in the water. I think it depends on the size of the fish too, but it's an interesting question, really. I would look up Central Park fishing regulations or fishing rules. They would tell you everything. I don't think I can catch a lot of anything decent here, though, but and again, you never know. Fifth Avenue and East 72nd Street. We're going to walk along East 72nd Street to maybe 2nd Avenue, perhaps, or so. So we're going to have some walk and enjoy 72nd Street as one of the major cross streets on Upper East Side. Another major one is 86th Street and then 96th Street. NY says yes, you have to let the fish go. NY is probably a fishing man or fisher lady. You don't have to answer that. But yes, seriously speaking, yes, you need to let it go. I don't know who would enforce it, but you know, we once walked near Brooklyn Bridge on Manhattan side, and there was a guy catching a fish there too. And we walked with the camera, and he kind of got a little freaked out because, you know, he didn't know who we were, and he didn't want to get in trouble. Oh, look at that! This is actual gas lamp. NY, fisher lady, of course. Thank you for the clarification. Thank you. Is there such a word as fisher lady? Or is it Madam Fisherman? Not familiar with the proper protocol at this point. Madison Avenue is our next avenue. This is Ralph Lauren store on East 72nd Street and Madison Avenue. Madison Avenue has a lot of exquisite boutiques around here. Look at this entrance to Ralph Lauren store. They even sell Ralph's coffee in here. It was definitely a home of someone rich and famous at some point, because this looks like a mansion, enormous mansion. And now it is Ralph Lauren's store on East 72nd Street and Madison Avenue. But then again, we'll look across the street and it says Ralph Lauren again. So we're assuming this major retail location has two across the street, like Nordstrom, for example, or Bergdorf Goodman. They have two locations across the street from each other, and look at this fantastic architecture as well, especially now in the dark. Look how cool. Ramizami, oh yeah, of course I wouldn't eat a fish from there. You never know, but thanks bro for your advice and information. You're welcome. And why? You can rent poles at the Harlem Mayor on 110th Street. It's free. You just have to leave your ID and pick it up when you bring the poles back. Thank you, NY. This is interesting information. And this is Madison Avenue northbound and southbound. Madison Avenue is avenues are one way, a lot of them. This one is one way northbound. Just a reminder, thank you so much for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions. If you are a new subscriber, we'll welcome you to our channel. Thank you for joining our channel. Make sure to subscribe with all notifications, and we always thank our existing subscribers for staying with our channel and watching our streams and videos. Thank you. Also, we appreciate all of your kind donations and contributions, your super chats, your super stickers, memberships, Ko-Fis, Venmos, and Cash Apps. Thank you so much. We are on East 72nd Street, and that tree is decorated like it's Christmas. Lisa, is that a former mansion too? I think a lot of these 2, 3, 4 story buildings are former mansions. If you only Googled those houses, we would definitely find so much information about them. And these are residential buildings, but the older ones too, of course, probably 1930s, 40s. And we have a sign here on a lamppost. New York Landmarks Preservation Foundation, Upper East Side Historic District. So if you want to have a little bit of history, we will slowly move the camera down, and you can always look it up later. We are at 1 hour and 51 minutes in our stream right now.
Yeah.
Infrared, welcome back. Yo, what's up, Al and all people? What's up? That's nice. There's a lot of information around here, especially for tourists. All these buildings have doormans, of course, and they look pretty exquisite if you're looking. I don't want to be too nosy, but you'll see. The entrance, the grand entrance to each and every one of them.
Yeah.
Infrared, you in the classy neighborhood tonight? Yes. Tell me about it. But we just.
Where's the subway, man?
Which one?
The 6 that gets you to Grand Central.
You walk this way, Lexington Avenue 6 train, 6, 4, and 5. You take downtown. Yep.
Yeah,
Few
so
avenue
go
blocks.
straight.
Yep. Just hit when you see Lexington Avenue, it's gonna be Madison, like 2 or 3 blocks from here. You will
Do you have a
see.
cigarette for me?
No, I don't smoke.
No, hey, that's okay. I love you, bud. Take care.
Have a good night.
That's good.
Someone just lost a sense of direction. And definitely a little happy, a little tipsy, but hey, why not? He goes to Grand Central, so he must be out of town. This is Park Avenue. You can tell how wide this is, and all the way down there is MetLife building, and behind it Grand Central. But you need to take a train, so he needs to walk to the subway train. It's very easy to get lost in New York. It's overwhelming too if you're not from here. Even the signage inside of the subway station sometimes really confusing. And what's more confusing is service changes, usually on weekends, and sometimes if God forbid something happens, on a train or in a station, and some sort of accident, incident, and trains get delayed, rerouted, and all kinds of things happen. And that is really confusing and annoying, but unavoidable. Joe says, looks like Toronto in a way. That's right, Infrared says they film a lot of New York City quote-unquote movies in Toronto because of the very similar neighborhoods and streets sometimes. And it's cheaper, of course, to film in Toronto than to film in New York. If it was up to me, I would film all the movies on an iPhone or Android. Sometimes you see they shoot in the movie, they bring buses and trucks and hundreds of miles of cables and a catering service, and just maybe for 10 minutes of the movie. This is Lexington Avenue. Let's walk down on Lexington. Now we're walking southbound. That's one of the coffee shops, Joe and the Juice. Not just coffee shop, but mostly coffee, juices, shakes, sandwiches, and tea. Now it's officially dark in New York. We're approaching East 71st Street. This is Upper East Side of Manhattan. East 71st Street and Lexington Avenue. Christina, the Upper East Side of Manhattan, has gone through lots of urban gentrification. True, true.
I know I'm wearing. Yeah, he said I didn't tell him.
Oh, it's a good time for having a dinner and celebration. Someone is celebrating here somewhere. We don't want to bother anyone, but I think it's still a little bit of festivities there. Neil's Coffee Shop. This diner was here for ages. Lexington Avenue and East 70th Street. We have a helicopter up there, not sure why, but could be just in case. This is Upper East Side Historic District. So the menu at Neil's Diner. Lumberjack, $16. Not too, it's basically a normal price for this neighborhood. Toasted bagel with cream cheese and lox with lettuce, tomatoes, and onions, $17.45. Served with choice of coffee or tea. Yeah, they better give you coffee or tea for this price. Joe says I'll take all Greek. Streets of Upper East Side after hours. Joe says, wow, this city never sleeps. No, and it's not too late. It's 8:47. We're sitting for 2 hours and 1 minute. Wow. Don't forget to give us a like and don't forget to subscribe, please. Hunter College is here in front of us. This is East 69th. Infrared, I hope the COVID era outdoor dining remains. Yeah, they invested so much money into outdoor spaces. It would be a bad idea to destroy it. I think as long as everyone gets used to it. First, they thought that would interfere with parking spots, and it would be kind of dangerous to sit right there in the middle of nowhere, but no one really cared, and now, so far, so good. Shakespeare and Company. We saw one on Upper West Side on Broadway. And this one is the one on the east side, on East 69th Street. Kim Toy, hey, welcome, welcome. This one is great idea. It has a coffee shop and it's a bookstore at the same time. So the tall building in front of us shows blue and yellow right there. Your camera doesn't process blue, but it's blue on top and yellow on bottom in support of Ukrainian flag and people of Ukraine. This is Hunter College right here, and one of the stops on the 6th line, 68th Street. This is Lexington Avenue on 3rd Avenue, and then second 2 Avenue blocks to our left is the Q line. They have the Q train has a stop at 72nd Street. But we will continue here, and we will walk towards 59th Street right here also. Crossing East 68th Street. And this is Hunter College, the City University of New York. A good school. Yeah, that's a good bookstore. So we have Barnes & Noble, we have Strand, and we have Shakespeare and Company. Probably one of the precincts are here. That's why so many police cars are parked here. They're usually around the precinct. This used to be the location of 7th Regiment. And right now it's a big exhibition space. See, they used to have troops right here within the city limits. Church, East 66th Street. So east is to our left and west is to our right. So this is 66th Street. If we walk to our right, westbound, we will eventually see Central Park on Fifth Avenue, as Central Park starts on 59th on 60th Street. East 59th Street is actually Central Park South, along the park, along the southern border of the park. This one is St. Vincent Ferrer Complex. St. Vincent's Fair Church has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1918. What time it was built? Hard to see. Let's see. It's in 1918, I think. Yeah, 1918. No, probably before that. Definitely before that. Demolished in 1914. The present edifice is notable for its 1918. It's huge. Atlanta. When I tried eating a bagel, quote unquote, in New York City, I wondered why it had to look like a donut. It's hard and not taste good. Also depends on who makes it and how fresh it is and how, the quality of the dough and all kinds of things. There are places that bake them, and you can eat them right away, right out of the oven. Those are the best ones. There's one place like that. I think it's called Ultimate Donuts, Bagels, Ultimate Bagels, on Broadway and West 105th, 106th Street, somewhere there. Huge lines, especially on the weekend. Joseph L. across the street from the police station is the permanent mission of the Russian Federation. Boo! Oh, too late for us to boo. We'll boo now. Boo! That's probably why they have such a presence right there. That's for sure. On top of the fact that there's a precinct. Because there was an officer standing right there, and they usually don't stand there. She was standing right there, staring across the street. That's why. More restaurants here with outdoor space. This one is Celle et Poivre, probably French. Donahue Steakhouse. Crossing East 64th Street, and we are on Lexington. This diner is called Eat Here Now. Pretty straightforward, and it's closed right now, but when it's open, it sounds like an order. Loco Coco. And this one is Le Botaniste, plant-based organic food and wine bar. This is the flower store. smell flowers here.
I'm excited.
Dave, good evening.
Oh my god, look.
And if you buy a bagel, you want it to be toasted, maybe not super toasted, but lightly toasted. And then, you know, if you put cream cheese on it and strawberry jelly, for example, that makes a completely different type of bagel. And of course, coffee or tea. Oh, let me stop. Talking about food makes me hungry. Just a reminder, if you'd like to reward us, our channel for our walks, for our tours, our effort, you're more than welcome to click on a $sign in the chat, right in the chat, that cute $sign, and you will have a choice of giving us a super chat or super sticker. Thank you. Korean Express. Not too many people there. A lot of them do deliveries too. East 62nd Street. A short walking distance to our left is a tram, where you can take a tram to Roosevelt Island, or you can walk across Queensboro at Queensboro Bridge all the way to Long Island City in Queens, which we did once. That was pretty awesome too. Except for the signal, when you're on the bridge, the signal goes on and off. That's a little annoying. This one is Ajisai, Japanese fusion. Surprisingly, not too many people. Maybe like 2 tables are taken so far. This one is August. Fancy bar and restaurant. And this one is a Picky Bagel, which is a pretty awesome bagel spot in the morning. They have big bagels and they're fresh and they are, you know, have a good coffee, and they used to have this outdoor space too. Maybe they have it in the morning. They will take tables and put them right over here. It's red. The Green Goblin tried to cut down the tram, yo. Raúl, buenas noches, saludos desde Colombia. Raúl is watching us from Colombia. Saludos desde Nueva York. And welcome. We are on Lexington Avenue on Upper East Side of Manhattan, New York City. This is a live stream. We are live streaming from New York City for you. We're walking, getting our cardio, and showing you New York City at the same time. Now you can see more or less blue and yellow right there on top of that building. And we are across the street from Bloomingdale's. Let's check out the windows. It's been a while since we walked here. This is also a subway. 59th Street, Lexington Avenue station on NRW 45 and 6.
Oh. Alright, yo.
Those lights on the wall right there, yellow and blue, also in support of Ukraine. And let's check out Bloomingdale's windows. Dreams for Love. Hi guys, they are from Greece. Hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you for finding our channel. And if you like what you see, please give us a like. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Reminder for everyone who is not subscribed, please subscribe with all notifications. This way you will never miss our streams again, more videos. So let's see, Bloomingdale's windows are usually awesome if, we'll see if it's the same design or different. Looks like it's different from what we saw last time. Let's enjoy it. Head to Till Bright, it's called. Usually they play music, but sometimes they don't, probably after hours. It's not too late, but it's 9 o'clock, I guess. But they always incorporate video displays in the background with clothing or shoes or something else related to what Bloomingdale's carries and promotes. Mood boosting hues. Bloomingdale is they're closed for today. Yes, these are no windows, we did not see this yet. Treat yourself, says this one. They're basically working with your subconscious mind, because you walk here, you read this, and you will decide to treat yourself for sure. Why not? Joseph says, the Ukraine is older than Russia. Kiev on Bruce dates to 862. Moscow found it in 1147. Yes, this is well known. Well, for those who like history, well-known fact that is presented in a completely different way in Russia, perhaps. But this is a true story. Thank you. We are standing by Bloomingdale's, and we're looking at Bloomingdale's windows. The Miami Chuck. Hi, I'm here for the live stream. Good evening, Miami Chuck. I let everything. This is Bloomingdale's at between East 60th and 59th Street on Lexington Avenue on Upper East Side of Manhattan. And if you look at Bloomingdale's from across the street, you will see blue and yellow too. In fact, let's cross the street and enjoy it. This is East 59th Street. You have Sephora across the street. It's a lot of shopping spaces here as well. And on the side of Bloomingdale's is blue and yellow as well. We're streaming for 2 hours and 23 minutes. How do you like our walk so far? Yeah, let's take a look at Bloomingdale's building from across the street. Blue and yellow. And Ukrainian flag is there. And it looks like it's like a special gas flag because it's longer than the others, and it is like in between the flags, not at the usual intervals, so it is prominently placed there, and the whole building is lit in blue and yellow. Let's walk around this building to take a look at the side of it. And we'll walk toward Third Avenue. Darlene, good evening. Thank you for taking us on your walk. You're welcome. Joseph, Linda, most people do not know that also Odessa is older. It was a Greek fishing area over 2,000 years ago. But the modern town dates to 1794. You know a lot of history, Joseph. Thank you for your infos. There's a Q32 bus stops here and goes to Jackson Heights in Queens. Raul, New York is beautiful. And this is Bloomberg. Around Christmas time they have a fantastic, beautiful tree standing right in the middle of this yard, but even now we look up and this is how it looks. It's fascinating too. Very interesting architecture. This is Bloomberg. Oh, we can do the angle like this. Fabulous. know the gimbal would not handle that, but we did pretty well. Alright? Gummy Bear, if your name is Jay and you're crossing the street, can't they get you for jaywalking no matter how you cross the street? I don't think jaywalking is enforced in New York. Honestly. Like in Vegas, it's enforced big time, for example, but in New York, people walk as they pleased and they get in all kinds of things as they pleased as well. As well as they drive, they ride bicycles sometimes as they pleased. Unfortunately. Darlene in New York has so many beautiful and interesting looking buildings. This is 3rd Avenue and East 59th Street. This is a fairly new tower. Pretty interesting design too, unique as well.
If that's the case, you don't really get real litigation experience. I went to trial when I was...
This is the other side of Bloomingdale's and 3rd Avenue northbound this way. And southbound. The Home Depot is here. Right here. We're exactly at 2 hours and 30 minutes mark. We walked mostly in Central Park. I enjoyed the nature, the weather, the people watching, the bridges, the lakes, geese. Trees. Mosquitoes. Bethesda Terrace Fountain. And a lot of other things in between. And then we walked all the way up to 3rd Avenue here on Upper East Side. And this side of Bloomingdale's is also blue and yellow. SJ, I love New York from South Carolina. Hey, welcome, welcome. And bros, welcome back. J is an old term for idiot, hence not desirable walking manner. Thank you. This is where it's coming from, jaywalking. It's a movie theater, cinema 1, 2, and 3. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 32 minutes. I think we had a pretty good, pleasant, relaxing walk, if we may say that. And of course, as always, we say that when we stream, we don't have a permanent schedule. So if you're not subscribed yet, it's not late. Please subscribe with all notifications. Just hit that bell, and this way you will be notified when we're streaming again or posting our videos. Also, if you'd like to support our channel by your donations, you can use super chats, super stickers, and other links in description under the video. We always thank our subscribers, our current subscribers, and we welcome our new subscribers. We welcome you to Live Walking NYC, the channel that streams from New York City. I think this is when we are going to say good night from New York, from Upper East Side. Standing next to Bloomingdale's on 3rd Avenue between East 59th and East 60th Streets. I want to thank you again for spending your precious personal time watching our vlogs, our streams and videos. Thank you very much for helping us improve our channel constantly with your kind support, with your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, and your donations. We want to wish you a fantastic rest of the day or beginning of a new, depending on where you are in the world. And we will see you later. We will see you soon. Goodbye.